Okay, I get it. You want to know about flying while fat. I understand. In all seriousness, I really do get more messages about this than anything else related to travel. And I get where you're coming from because I was there. Travel flying was terrifying. I went on some trips to Chicago and South Carolina from Texas. You know what I did? I drove. That's a long drive. Actually, the first time I went to Disney World, I drove to Disney World. It took 3 days. And while I love driving and flying is just so much easier. So, let me tell you what I found out. By the way, you're watching Fat Tested Travel. I'm Jason Vaughn. I travel all over the world testing theme park rides and giving you advice on how to travel so that you can live the life that you want to live, no matter what size you are. Let's head to the airport. There is one question I get asked outside of the theme parks more than anything else, and that is what airline is best for plus size people? I mean, there's really only one option. Clearly. There are a lot of airlines you could choose from when looking to fly. For plus size people, different airlines have different policies, they have different seat sizes. But for me, it all comes down to one policy and one airline option. Southwest Airlines is the only airline that I know of that has a very clear customer of size policy. If you're a passenger that's going to encroach into another passenger seat, which is considered anything over the armrest, then they have had a policy in place for 30 years to allow you to purchase an extra seat and then be refunded for that purchase. So, how does this work? What do you actually do to take part in this program? You'll book your tickets as you normally would, but instead of one seat, you'll book two, or if you're traveling with another person, you'll book 3 seats. And then in the information, when you're filling it out, you'll actually fill out your name twice. After your middle name, or in place of your middle name, you will add the letters XS for extra seat. So then you'll actually take your flight, and when you get there, it'll print out 2 tickets. You'll be able to go through the security. You let them know that you have that extra seat, and they will actually sign you up for pre-boarding when you're checking your bags or at the gate. This is very important because it makes sure that you're going to have those extra seats together. And then you just put one of the tickets or the slip into that seat beside you. After the flight, you're going to get home, and then you can call these numbers that I'm putting on the screen now. So by contacting them, you'll then receive a full refund for that extra seat. I would recommend screenshotting this right now. Now, this does mean that you'll be there. This does mean you'll be out of those funds for a brief time, and I understand sometimes you cannot afford to make that extra purchase. So if you cannot do that, get to the flight early and let them know you're a customer of size and would like that extra seat option if they have it available. If the plane is full or been oversold, you certainly are not going to be able to use it then. That's why you want to purchase it ahead of time. But I will say that often I have had to go to the airport and then request it there. And so far, I have never been denied that extra seat. Unfortunately, this does only work with Southwest, and Southwest does not fly internationally. It's a wonderful Texas-based airline, but I'll try to do another video at some point, so make sure to subscribe, turn on those notifications, and like the video if this is something you're interested in.